Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. We're coming to you from Perth. This is the round 22 match between West Coast and Adelaide. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Crows. They might be in hostile territory today, but I think they'll relish the challenge and come away with a good win. When they're firing on all cylinders, they are very hard to beat.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. Adelaide's 1997 finals campaign began with a Sunday afternoon 4v5 qualifying final against the West Coast Eagles at Football Park. The Crows were the much better team and marked the first ever Football Park final with a 33-point victory. Captain Mark Bickley had 31 disposals, while Coleman medalist Tony Modra finished with 3 goals as the Crows booked a semi-final date with Geelong. The Eagles would head to the MCG to tackle North Melbourne in the other semi-final, where they were bounced out in straight sets, while the Crows went on to claim their first premiership. All systems go for what should be a beauty. O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Peatling. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Thilthorpe gets to the front spot and can line them up. He will surely make this count.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Crows off to a good start. O'Brien got his palm to it. Dawson, Saligo only knows one way. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Walker, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
Well, they make no secret of the fact they set themselves to start well, and they've certainly done that today.
The Crows away to a flyer. The big men fly. Peatling getting his hands on it early. Dawson, Saligo trying to find a path. Fogarty at centre half forward. This deserves a goal. Thilthorpe outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Marriage to bring it in. Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Edwards can keep it moving. Dishes it off. Ginby into the middle with the kick. Thumped away. Keane met solidly. The Crows are bringing great energy. Scholl, is anyone home? Ginby is there to thwart that play. That's a useful ball. Cripps has got loose. He doesn't waste many. Williams with a chance to run. He might have thought about the corridor. Well played. Good hands. Williams, they're building something dangerous here. Hunt, all on his own, honours the lead. Just needs an accurate kick now.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
They really need this, and he delivers.
That's a timely, steadying goal, and the Shadows are caught at time.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Duggan cops some unwanted attention. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. O'Brien with a deft tap, like Batman and Robin. Scholl, he's wrapped up. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, this should be a goal. No problem.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Eagles are back in business. O'Brien has had his measure today. Dawson, Saligo, coming. They've worked it well. The Crows looking ominous. Walker is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Williams showing his skills. Kelly can't afford to give it back in the corridor. McGovern tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Thilthorpe, it's a poor kick. Saligo goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Crows have kicked clear with 2 in a row. Williams wins it down. Kelly, Reid, Dewar. Can he impose himself on the match? Owies! That's a big play.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Keane with the footy. O'Brien has found some space. That's skillful. Saligo working hard and being rewarded. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Draper in the clear. Ginby got a fist in. Reid, they cannot keep him quiet. He's hit up the lead. Hunt, what a game he's having. Punched away. The boundary umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
Oh, it's not pretty at the moment. You can hear the body-on-body contact down here. They're hitting in hard.
Crouch, Peatling, relishing the contest. Dawson. You can see their confidence growing. They could almost have raffled it. By hand, Michelini. The Crows are playing some great footy. Fogarty just shoveled it out. Peatling tries to bulldoze his way through. Good penetration on the kick. No easy exit. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. O'Brien has got on top. Kelly, Dewar, Duggan, to no one in particular. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
The two big men do battle. Kelly, that's not ideal. Crouch wins it back. Steadies, fires, bullseye!
The Eagles are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Eagles really need to respond now. Rucks go at it. Peatling is there. Squeezes the kick. Dawson, crouch. Saligo with a little bit of time. Going at his second. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Crows might feel a little uneasy that they haven't achieved a bigger lead. They're doing so much right and it feels like they deserve to be further in front. But a couple of bad mistakes and some missed opportunities mean they've made their own assignment that bit more difficult. And as we all know, that often comes back to bite.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. O'Brien slaps it out. Saligo, Dawson, Draper. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. O'Brien, what can he do with it? Neil Bullen read it well and claims the mark.
He'll expect to convert this.
He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
He did the hard work with a tremendous mark, but let himself down with the kick.
He's off. The Eagles have been out of sorts. Hewitt on a lead. Probing ball. Rochelle with the big fist. And we'll have a throw in.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
O'Brien, he's worth his weight in goal. Peatling, Walker has been a real live wire.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Eagles desperately need to shift the momentum. Ryan, Marich. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He didn't want it to spill out there. O'Brien, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Dawson, boot to ball, and that's a goal.
The Eagles are flat at the moment. Some of their key players are well down and they need to lift pretty quickly.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. O'Brien has rucked tirelessly. Reed, Dewar, Yo. They're a big chance here. Ryan marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Eagles are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Keane to bring it in. Nankervis has charged into space. He's been quiet. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Scholl, he's caught. When one tackle just won't do. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Williams, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Crouch, Cumming. He's only had the one inside 50. Hoff, I felt that one from here. Ginby has pushed up. Keane doing what he does best. Attracted a crowd. Dawson, can he find a teammate? Neil Bullen uses the body well. Looking to get it down there quickly. Thilthorpe fumbled it like a cake of soap. McGovern is calm in a crisis. Scholl makes good contact. Duggan gathers in the centre square. Yo, vital contest coming up. Worrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Long, quick snap, and that's a goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Eagles are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Yo, hand pass cut off. Keys lowers the eyes. Cumming, he just dropped it. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Eagles are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Eagles haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. Peatling, Crouch, with a chance to send it forward. Walker! That one was always his.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Eagles are up against it now. O'Brien with a deft tap. Peatling hacking it forward. Thilthorpe in the centre square. That's commitment to the cause. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. O'Brien is giving him a bath. Dawson, Peatling, Williams mops that one up. Cole, he's so good in close. Crouch runs onto it. Scholl, he'll be sore in the morning. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. O'Brien continues to have his way. Cumming, Peatling. He's kicked the cover off it. It's a magnificent kick.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The Eagles are looking disorganised. O'Brien has been dominant in the ruck. Peatling, Scholl runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Poor footy there. Thumped away. Graham, Hewitt. He's generally a good kick. Well played. Dishes it off. Yo, Hunt to keep them alive. There's still a pulse.
They're going to have to do everything right from here, but that's a good start.
The Eagles need to back that up and generate some momentum. O'Brien could do this with his eyes closed. Crouch, Saligo. Scholl spills out in the tackle. Rochelle lurking menacingly. Edwards navigated the traffic. Hoff only knows one way. Gets the kick away. Scholl went bang. Hunt, ball to be won on centre wing. He stopped in his tracks. No way through there, and they'll reset. The two big men do battle. Peatling, big tackle laid. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. O'Brien, just for something different. Crouch, Rochelle, Scholl on centre wing. McGovern gets to it first. Which way will it bounce? Marriage. Might be time for one more score here. Ginby tries to take them on and loses.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
That's a waste. Waiting for someone to come at him. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
The Crows have taken care of business, but there will be bigger challenges ahead. What were the main